Germany wanted all of Africa. This is one of their proposals for the continent after they would have theoretically won World War I, which they obviously did not. Known as Deutschland Kaiserreich? I've heard that before. A whole lot of people forget that Germany had tons of overseas territories during the Great War. I mean, when the Europeans carved up the entire African continent, it was called the Berlin Conference. Of course, Germany was going to take some stuff. They would obviously go on to lose all of their overseas territory after World War I when they took that giant L, but this is a world where they don't. This is a world where Germany and her allies get a big old benefit, one of their big allies being the Ottoman Empire. Obviously, the Ottoman Empire didn't even survive the days after World War I, but in this world they would have, and they would have regained a lot of territory. Egypt, Sudan, getting parts of Ethiopia, weirdly. Why would they stretch down here just to get Ethiopia? Italy was Libyan controlled. Is this a world where Italy joins the Central Powers, or are they still on part of the Entente? The Germans are also taking French Morocco and French Tunisia from them. It's crazy because the Ottoman Empire at this time had been completely kicked off the African continent, and the Italians already had these kind of strange borders, so I guess they were just going to be allowed to stay. Funny enough though, nothing for Austria-Hungary. I realize Austria-Hungary didn't have any overseas territories. Why would they give them parts of Africa? But still kind of crazy. The Germans were going to allow the British to remain in the continent, but just in South Africa, and also bits and pieces down here. France ultimately was going to be allowed to keep a lot of this stuff. However, do keep in mind, a lot of this is worthless. A lot of this is literally just giant desert. They also wanted to make sure that they were able to exude some power on that Suez Canal because this is where the Red Sea would be. What's crazy about this is German claims in Africa published in Berlin 1917. Bro, you guys were gonna lose. That's pretty late into the Great War. I mean, they probably still believed that they were gonna win, but I mean, they definitely knew it was kind of a solid stalemate. At least France would be able to keep the penguins of Madagascar here.